So welcome everybody to Coffee and Computers with Kristi. I'm super excited to be doing this. And every week I'll be doing this. The next couple weeks are going to be a little off. I have to talk to Pam. I have a wedding next Saturday that I'm the photographer for, so I won't be able to do it next Saturday, but I'm thinking about switching it to Sunday. And then the following Saturday is one of our trainings. So I don't want to do a computer class and take you guys away from training. So just keep an eye out for on Champion, and I will remind everybody when the next classes are and everything as well. So please write any comments you have or questions in the comments. I will go through them at the end of the class. But right now I'm going to share my screen and I am going to go over how to create a party. So can somebody let me know if you can see my office?
Can see it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. All right. So this is when you come into my office, this is where you guys come in and you see everything. So when you create a party, you would hit this little button here. You go to create a party. And I'm going to just be making stuff up here, guys. But you want to go to select a party host. So you click on that. And then if for some reason they were a host previously in this system, not in the old system, in this system, you could type their name in here and it would pull them up. As you can see, I've done lots of fake parties before for people. So, but in this case, you're starting brand new with a brand new hostess. So you want to go to create new host and you're gonna put in a name. And James wants to do it's barbecue month, so he wants to do some barbecue with his buddies. So, all right. And then you put in their email. And I'm just making one up. And their phone number. So if you guys have a person that you need to add right now, if you want to create a party for someone, you can actually be doing this as we go and put it in. I moved to the longest street in the history of Ohio here. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, so once you get all their information in, so their name, email, phone number, address, and you need to create a new host. Now, I will say here, if for some reason you're doing a mystery hostess party or something where you're the host, people are having a lot of problems making themselves the host. And it's because in this new system, we as consultants are added to every party. So that way, if we have to put an order in for ourselves, we can, or anything like that. So it blocks us from being the host. So all you need to do is either come up with a new email address or switch your name. So you would put your last name. So I would put Jackson Kristi. And that way you can make yourself the host too. So that's one of the hangups that people are having. So we're going to hit create new host. And it'll usually pop up a suggested address. I always say use the suggested address because that's what's in the phone book. So it makes sure that the items and everything get to your hostess correctly. So hit proceed. And then you're going to come to this screen. And this is like the old site where you select the party date. So I'm going to say that they want to party with us on Monday. And I'm going to do a pop-up party. I'm going to do a 3-day party. I'm going to start it on the 23rd, have the party on the 24th, close it on the 25th, right before the party closes, right? And I'm going to do it at 8 p.m. for an hour. And then here under party name, what I always suggest, because this is what actually shows up on your personal website, you want to put the person's name that you actually is having the party. Because if you put James's Bash and you have more than one James, people aren't going to know who to shop under. So make sure you just put their name. And then for here is where show the party link on my website. this you could turn on and off. As soon as you create a hostess, so if you're creating a dating and a party or whatever, their party is automatically linked, so you don't have to go in and create a Tupper link, which is so much nicer than the old system. And it's automatically on your website. So you can say to your hostess, hey guys, guess what? You could go in right now and share your link and people could start shopping for your party early. And if you get $200 in orders before your party starts, I'm going to give you a special gift. So think about it, guys, that $200 level gift is their special gift. So they don't have to know that you're not going above and beyond. It's just something that's already offered to them in the hostess package. So it gets that party started ahead of time. All right. And then under connect, you want to put social media. And then you're going to save. Once you save, it pops back up to the same screen. So it looks like you actually didn't do anything. It looks like it didn't save. But in actuality, it then unlocks where it says manage invitations. And that's how you know the party saved. So you could click on manage invitations now. And you could either add a guest or you could copy the party link. So in this case, I would copy the party link and I would message it to, because I don't have an email in here, I would message it to my host or hostess. If you want to add your host in here, you can by just, oh, hold on. I wasn't using Jane this time. I was using John. I don't know if that's the right one, but you can send the invite link to them directly and it'll come with an email and say, hey, welcome to the party. You can share this link with your friends and family to get your party started. So you could do it either way, okay? Now, once everybody is in the party and it's time to start shopping, they could either use the link or before people used to ask us if they could pay us by PayPal or Venmo or something like that, or if they could use their credit card. So you could say, yes, we could do that. And in here is where you put it in. So you click on party orders. And as you see here, I have James John, who is the host, and myself as the consultant, and then John Smith, which is his twin brother, as a guest. So when you want to place an order for someone directly by them, you click on view cart and it will pull up this bottom section here. And this is what I absolutely love about the system, guys. And it makes it so easy for your customer as well. You can type in, okay, they want the fridge smarts. So if you just type in fridge, it brings up all the stuff under the fridge smarts. So they want to save a ton of money on their produce, right? So they're going to hit fridge smarts and it pops it up here. And then you can, put however many quantity by hitting the number. If for some reason they change their mind, you could just hit this little delete button. That's the garbage can and it'll take it right off. The next thing you could do is you could hit browse products. And then they have all these different smart tabs that you can click for different things. So one of the things now that you can do is there are select products in the specials that the host and hostesses can get free and half off, okay? So if you go to current specials, it'll bring up whatever they're allowed to get free and half off, okay? So right now, these products, okay, are what they can get, all right? Then, oh, that's for the hostess, I'm sorry. For the customer, say they want the grill because they watched our cooking show and oh my gosh, they were obsessed. So you go into add cart and it pops it in. So now we're at $387 for the party. So his brother just got him to the first level. Now here, you're gonna think you wanna hit checkout, but you don't because the only time you use this checkout button is when you're placing your own order. So you just click off there and it adds his products here. And he also wants to have a booking for his brother. So this is where it's a little bit different than my original video. At first we were told to add the bookings under the host, but we don't do that anymore. You want to create a card for the person. And then, so John Smith wants to add a booking, and you want to add the booking under him. So it's going to be a party. You're going to put John Smith, and you could just fill in the thing, and he's going to party on the 28th at 8 p.m. for 1 hour. And you want to show party link on website. I'm going to shut that off because I don't want a bunch of these parties on my websites. I'm going to have to go back and delete them anyway. So you add booking. If they have a second booking, then you're going to add guest, put in the name and information the same, and that's going to be a booking. And as you see right here, it shows the date and the time of the party. So once the host or hostess gets enough to qualify for rewards, you will see a little gift down here in the corner of the host or hostess's card. That means they have qualified for a gift, a hostess reward gift. So now the party's done, and James is really excited to check out his free and half off stuff. All you do is click on view cart. And if you scroll down, it has these little hyperlinks over here on the corner that say shop now, and you can pick the different things that he wants. So they got a gift, a hosting gift. So a dating gift, you just add to cart, and boom, there's the dating gift. Your host qualifies for a thank you gift. So that's that $200 level because he got the $200 in orders. So shop now, and you could just pick whatever he wants. And he likes these little canisters because they're super cute. He's going to give them to his wife and make her happy. And then he qualifies for $38.70 of free product. So you click on shop now for free Tupperware choices. And this is where I'm going to show you, if you hit browse now and go to current specials, here's, you can add. Okay, so he wants the dish strainer he wants for free, and see how it says 0. And there's nothing remaining now because he used his free stuff and he went over 30 cents. So that's where it tells you how much else is owed. Okay. Then he wants, oops, I just deleted the wrong thing. Sorry. My fault, guys. All right. So I'm just going to put something else in here. It looks like it pulled up all of the specials, not just the ones that are allowed. So make sure you check on that when you're putting in the order. So, all right. And then for the half off, I want to show you something else too. If you go to the catalog, it actually brings up the price that the host or hostess is actually going to pay, not the full price. Because I don't know about you, but a lot of times I'll have someone say, well, how much is it if it's half off? And then you have to, you know, try to calculate it in your head. So it actually shows you, like, this whole get it all set is only $169 half off. And they're like, oh, I want my pantry done. So he adds that as a half off. Okay. And I don't know why this is still saying he got a lot of stuff. So let's add some more fridge marts. Okay. All right. So now there's nothing remaining. He's got all of his stuff, as you can see, and it gives the total for whatever the volume that he gets and what he has to spend. So you click off of that. Okay. And so he owes $202.80. And his brother owes $300.87. So it's time to close the party now. So what you want to do is review and submit payments. So if you click on that, it shows you here the person's name, what they owe, okay, with tax and shipping. And you can send them a credit card payment link one of two ways. You could either click on these little papers here and it'll copy the link, and you could send it in Messenger or whatever, text message, whatever they want. And all they'll do is click on the link and it actually brings them right to a payment screen. And they put in their credit card information and boom, it's done. When they pay for it, this will be grayed out so you know it's paid for. Now, here's the thing, guys. If for some reason they pay by credit card, and I don't know if it's changed yet, they are aware of it, but they're only keeping the credit card information in the system for a short amount of time. So I don't know if that's a couple hours, if it's a day, but what happens if they pay for it on a Tuesday and you close the party on a Saturday, those payments are going away and you can't submit the party. So make sure that you send the payment link when you're ready to actually close out the party. Now, if somebody wants to send you their credit card, okay, so they're saying, look, I don't want to put it in, here's my information like before. So in that case, what you do is you copy the credit payment link, and then you can go and let me know if you guys can see this when I click. Can you see that new tab? Yeah, okay. So if you right click and hit paste and hit enter, it'll show you, this is what they see, guys. Payment details, their name, their order number, who the consultant is, and their total. And if you click on continue to payment, it brings up a payment screen where they can add their information and you can hit next, okay? Obviously, I'm not gonna put in my credit card information because although I love you guys dearly, I don't really want you to go shopping on my credit card account. So that will gray out once that's paid. Then once it's all said and done, if there's something that's still owed, okay, so if you put in here, I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to put in something. I'm going to order something under the party for me so you can see. Do you see this, guys? So this is where the dating gift and the $200 level gift goes, because we actually pay for those, guys, for the customer. We don't pay the product price, we pay the shipping price because it's free to them. They're not going to pay shipping on that, right? So I want to add a fridge smart just to show you guys. All right. So, oh, I don't know why that didn't come up, probably because it's less than what my thing is, but to add a payment. So if you take people's payments, okay, and they don't pay themselves, you can add a new card and you put your information in, okay, and then hit next and it'll actually balance it out. And then this button will come up and it'll say submit party, okay. So let's, I don't want to do that because I don't want to add in my information. But it'll highlight this part and it'll say submit party. Sometimes, and this is what question I'm getting a lot too, is the customer will have a negative amount, like a negative $5 or something like that after they paid. I believe what that is if the hostess is getting you know, a certain amount, or the person's getting a certain amount and there's an overage, okay, so it's something they're not getting for free, then it deducts your 25% off of that if you're paying for it. So it might show as a negative. So just leave it. All you have to do is delete your payment and redo it for the price that is owed. And then it'll clear that out and you could hit submit. So that is how you do a party start to finish with hostess rewards. So much easier. I absolutely love it. And I think it's great for the customers. I'm getting a lot of great feedback. So I am going to stop sharing and I am going to look and see what kind of questions we have, if any. Okay, let's see. All right, so no questions. So does anybody have any questions for me after seeing all that?
I have a question. When you pulled up the payment, it said it like had your pay quicker like card on there. Can you use that to pay?
Yes, so you can use your Pay Quicker account if you have funds in it, okay? You could use it if you don't have funds in it, but you will get charged an overdraft, just like if it's a debit card or anything like that. So what I did, and just to try it out, is I had a customer that wanted an order and she paid me, and I used my Pay Quicker card, and it literally just came right off my total of my first commission check. So it was really easy and cool, just like the old Tupperware card. The only difference is it's immediate. So it's not something where you can put it in on a Wednesday and it comes out of your account on a Friday. Okay. So yes, you can use your Pay Quicker card. Absolutely. Good question. Lisa, okay. It says, I'm still a little confused about the customer giving you payment and how to use it. Can you show that part again? Oh, I can talk about it though. So that payment link, instead of sending it to the customer directly and having them pay, you're just going to put it in your own internet browser and it'll pull up the same payment screen that they would see, except you just go in and you either put their credit card information in that they give you for that to pay. If it's something where they're sending you payment like in a cash app type, like PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, any of those, then you just keep that in your bank account. And when it's time to pay, you use your own credit card for whatever the balance is, just like we did in the old system. Does that help, Lisa? Oh, nope, not sending an email to yourself. Awesome. Any other questions?
I have a question about emails because I know that like in the forum they're always talking about how what if our customer doesn't have an email? Like what if our hostess doesn't have an email? Just for example, can you put a fake email in there for them?
You can, just like before in the old system. So what I did and what you can do, okay, so if you use an email and put the word spam, so like mine's Kristi S_98 at yahoo.com. I would put Kristi S_98 spam at yahoo.com. It'll take that email and it's not going to go anywhere else. If anything, it'll either go to your spam box or it just goes out there in la la land. So if they don't have an email, you could absolutely still do this. I also have created a customer account email. So if somebody wants to place an order through me and say it's a special, okay, and you guys know specials go fast, especially flash sales and things like that. So if you go into the site and you make up your own like free email and use that for all customer orders, you can go in to your account and change their address each time and actually send the order out to them. And I don't know about you guys, if you guys got on the flash sale yesterday, but how much easier was it to get on the site? I mean, like my customers like, oh my gosh, I got right in. I was like, I know, right? So this system is definitely a lot more user-friendly and a lot faster. Anybody else?
That's cool.
I have another question for the name that you put like his name as like the party name. Can you use or should you use like the name that you have like on the Facebook party? Like, can you use that whole title like as that party name in the system?
What do you mean?
Like if you like say his party was like John Smith's Tupperware Bash, would you use that whole name so that it matches with like?
I mean, you absolutely can. Yes.
Okay.
I just wouldn't put just the first name. Like my parties, I do Kristi's Facebook or tips and tricks or whatever. I would always use their full name so people actually know who it is.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right, perfect. All right, any other questions? All right, so hopefully this really helped you guys and it'll help your team and everyone else. And this is what these classes are going to be geared like. And each class is going to be different. And it's going to be based on, for those of you that hopped on later, based on things that you guys would like to do in the future. So if you don't know how to create a Facebook party or create a Facebook group, that could be something we do step by step, where I can go on and show you how to create a Facebook group and how to schedule posts and everything free through Facebook. I use a program called SynShare. So I could show you guys step by step how to use that program. I could show step by step Tup Social, but it's all stuff where I'm going to actually do it so it's user friendly and you could go step by step and not just have to watch a video, a bunch of how-to videos. So does anybody have any suggestions so I could write them down of what you guys may want for a future class? Anything from your teams, from that you hear people need a lot of? Are you going to be in my class, little man?
Yeah, he's like me. I've got a question.
Okay, what's your question?
Vince, what's your question? What do you want to know more about? Oh, now you're gonna be shy.
Oh, now you're going to be shy. It's okay. No need to be here shy, because Kristi's a little goofy. So I like to have fun. So it's all good. All right, everyone. Well, if nobody has any questions, then next week, I can't do Saturday, so I think I'm going to switch it to Sunday at 2. I know it's a little off, but I'm a photographer in a wedding, so I can't really back out of that. I've had that obligation for a year before this came into play. So next Sunday at 2, I will do it. And I think, I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I'm either going to do create a Facebook party, or I'm going to show how to do some more stuff in this system. I'm going to talk to Pam and see what she wants to do. So, all right, everyone.
I got a quick question.
Yep, absolutely. No, you're fine.
I'm looking on the website and I'm just looking at the list of things that's on here, with home, my business. And at the bottom, it has linked website orders to party.
What are you looking? You're looking at.
I'm on the home tab when you hit that.
So you're looking at, okay, so you're looking at the back office, correct? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I'm at the back office. So I'm
going to share real quick. So you're talking about this right here.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So what that is in the old system, if a order didn't link to the system, meaning like they placed it on your website and it didn't go to your party, or if it's a normal customer, guys, and they order through your website, you can actually link it to a party and give your hostess more credit. You could totally do that, because in my experience, if there's someone at like $250 and you could get that to them to that $300 level and get them that free and half off, you're going to make more money, because you guys make commission off of the half off items. So if something's $200 and they get it for $100, you're going to make $25 off of that because of that commission. So that's where you just click on that and you would put in the customer order number and then what the party number is, and it's instantaneous. So as soon as you hit that submit, it actually goes right onto that party, because I have done a few of them. So
okay, thanks.
Yeah, absolutely, no problem. Do you guys want to see what the website looks like?
Yeah.
As far as how the parties show up on the website?
Right.
Okay. So if somebody goes into the website, here's what they do. Upcoming parties. If you go into show parties, it has all the different parties. If you could tell, I'm a little busy. All the different parties listed here. And then all you do is, so this, I'm doing a fundraiser right now. So you click on that one and they could shop. Okay, why isn't it clicking? Maybe it's because it's me. It might be, oh, it's running. My computer's running slow. But you could just click on it and it would bring up that party, and then you would shop that party.
Okay.
So yes, so on You get on the half off items, you don't just get sales credit. You get commission on that half off. The part that they pay, you get commission on that as well. Just not the free stuff.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, awesome. And then Lisa says, would it be hard to take a customer's order from one party to another if they made an error? I honestly, I don't know if you can switch that or not. I reckon I could probably play and find out because I have a mystery hostess party. So I could always take something off and back on and see if that works. And I could let you guys know. If not, I would say call customer care, but we can't call customer care because they don't have those screens anymore, guys. So just so you know, I know some people are a little bit frustrated with customer care, and it's not customer care's fault. Okay. They are doing this so it's easier for us to do stuff like link parties and things like that, than sit on the phone for a half hour waiting for them to answer. This is one of the things that Tupperware decided to do to make it easier for us. And that's what their focus is to be so user friendly that we can support each other doing this versus having to call for everything. And then it'll free up the lines for those things that they can help with. So.
Yeah, that makes sense. I agree. Because right now the phone system is like.
Well, and that's because a lot of people are still, they're not us, they're not champions. And we have a lot of support and a lot of training on our team, guys. And some of the other people that I've helped that aren't related with champion, they don't get nearly the amount of support from their business leaders and from their company. So we really have it good, guys. And a lot of people will say that about champions. So.
That makes sense. I have another question. It's kind of off of the system.
Okay.
Dag, I just lost my train of thought really that quick. I'm sorry. So
that's okay.
With fundraising, are there any past videos that talk about fundraising, how to do that, how to set up? Because I think that's an arena I want to get into.
So fundraiser as we used to know it is different now. So it used to be that they had fundraising products that they would sell. Now what I did is, so how I did this fundraiser, guys, is I had a hostess who wanted to do a party, and she said to me, I just don't know if anybody's going to buy. I don't know if I know enough people. And I said, that's okay. I just want to get my name out there and I'll do whatever I can to get you stuff. I said, don't your kids play sports? And she said, yeah. I said, how about this? How about we open this up as a fundraiser for your kids' sports team, and I'll donate 10% of my commission back to the team, because that's what we have to do now, guys. But you're still making 15% on anything you sell. So you're still making money, and chances are that party is going to be bigger. And she said, okay, let me talk and I'll get back to you. Well, then she came back to me and she said, well, can you do any nonprofit? I said, absolutely. What were you thinking? And she's like, well, my son's class of 2024 is trying to do fundraisers for their after prom. Can we do something like that? And I said, well, absolutely. Because now I went from a team of 20 to a class of 600. So, I opened the party and in 2 days I had over $500 in sales, guys. So that's where you kind of have to think out of the box, because now, yes, I'm donating 10% back, but I'm still making that extra money. And potentially, that party can get to, 1,000 or 1,500 or whatever is what I'm hoping. But even if it doesn't, that still opened up so many more doors for so many more people. So just, something to kind of think about, and that way they could shop from the catalog. And then once the party, what I am doing is once the party is paid for and I get the commission from that, okay, I'm not doing it immediately, because fundraisers and any school, they don't get the money immediately. So once I get paid for that commission, then I will take that 10% back and I will either send it to them in check form, or I'll send it, and they gave me their little EIN number so I could do it as a tax write-off, because that's the other thing. When you guys give your commission to fundraisers, you could write it off as a tax write-off too. So. Any other questions?
Fundraisers, is there a closing limit to fundraisers, or you just leave them open until they pay because you know the organizations take a while?
So I'm not, but see, it's different. It's just like a party. So people are going in and paying for it through a shopping link, just like
Oh,
anything
okay.
else. Yeah. So you,
Okay.
this one I left open because I didn't start it until 2 weeks ago. So I'm just leaving it open for the 2 weeks. But essentially you can leave it open for the month or whatever. I wouldn't go past really a month because you want to be able to, close them and get them their money. So.
Okay.
And then let's see, Diane put the old kind of fundraiser was nice, but it had flaws. I had people asking, can I shop from the whole catalog? I did a quote fundraiser for a family that had a fire. They needed everything so people could buy them a gift. Oh, that's a great idea, Diane. So she's saying that she did a fundraiser for a local family who's had a house fire and lost everything. So she went on, and what people did was go on and bought stuff for the family. So that's a great idea, Diane. Awesome. So yeah, the fundraiser in this case, yes, it opens up things a lot better. And if you think about it, you're not actually, I know some people use this money for bills and things like that. And I understand that some people might not be able to afford to give that kind of money, but you're not giving anything out of your pocket. It's all
Right.
stuff, it's all stuff from that, from your commission. So I'm not saying you have to do a fundraiser, but it's definitely a great way to get those parties. Like if you're short some parties and you're like, oh man, I don't have any parties this month. You know what? You don't have to find one person to say yes. Approach them, go to a school, go to a church, a community center, any of those things, and say, hey guys, I just wanted to bring this up to you and I really want to help you out. And if you wanted to give more, you could. If you don't, then don't. But I think 10% is good. How I'm doing is actually I'm donating 10%. And if the party gets to $1,000, then I'm giving them 15%. So it gives them a little bit more incentive. So, but you figure if 100 people order, a $20 item, which is nothing in their books, I mean, you're looking at a $2,000 party. So.
Makes sense. Thanks.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys. Anything else?
I'm done, I think.
Hey, it's okay. All right. Well, I was asked to take a picture of who was on. And I don't know if Pam's going to do ahas or not. Everybody smile that's on camera. Hey! Okay. I don't know if Pam's going to do ahas or not, but be on the lookout if she does, because I am hoping so. So I challenge all of you to go on and create a party. If you don't have one, then I challenge you guys to reach out to your friends or family or your local community sports teams or schools and see if you could do a fundraiser, because I would love to see all you guys successful. And I really hope that you guys like this class. I'm going to do it for, at least 6 months to make sure that people really like it. And if they do, then I will continue as long as you guys will have me, because my why has always been helping other people and allowing other people to be successful. So thank you for being on with me today. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Thanks,
Have a good
Kristi.
day.
Bye-bye.
You're welcome.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.